up, everybody? Welcome back to From the Crypt. I'm Derek. If you guessed Tubi Halloween, you're probably right. But also, 100 horror movie scratch-off poster. Today, I am talking about The House on Haunted Hill, directed by William Castle. This is another one that a lot of people are very surprised that I haven't seen. And everybody's got gaps, man. Some people tell me legit that they haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street and my jaw hits the floor. It makes no sense to me. But everybody, different strokes, different folks. So, I am going to be talking spoilers. You've been warned. This movie's been out since 1959. So, yeah. But anyways, let's get into a super quick plot synopsis. A millionaire is going to pay $10,000 to these specific people if they can stay a night in a haunted mansion. Now, this film stars Vincent Price as Mr. Lauren, Carol Omhart as Annabelle Lauren, Richard Long as Lance Schroeder, yeah, Alan Marshall as Dr. David Trent, and Caroline Craig as Nora Manning. All right, so what is good? This might sound weird. I like the floating heads at the beginning, where it's just the guy who owns the mansion, and he's kind of crazy. Because, yeah, he stayed a night there, and then, they found him almost dead in the morning. And then Vincent Price talking to, which I'll segue into my next little bit. I haven't seen a whole lot of Vincent Price movies, and I'm not going to pretend that I have. My knowledge of horror goes hardcore into the 80s. The 90s were awful, and then obviously everything forward. 70s, I've kind of dabbled in a little bit. 60s, 50s, and even later than that, even significantly less. So, I'm catching up. Just give me time. But Vincent Price was freaking awesome. I every scene he was in, I was just like, I love him. I love him. And I couldn't help but think of Bill Hader from doing his SNL impersonations of Vincent Price. Just absolutely knocked it out of the park. What else do we got? This might possibly be the best party favors ever. Here we've got a gun. I was like, okay, this party's about to get real freaking quick. Now, another thing that I liked, and I'm not going to say this was the first jump scare ever, because that wouldn't be correct. But the scene with the caretaker, which is the thumbnail right now, I've seen that scene, in just documentaries or other things. They're the creepiest caretakers, and they're also probably the worst caretakers ever, because the one guy, you need to leave, and he's trying to strangle Nora, the other one. And then they left early. Typical, I guess. I did really dig the twist in this movie that Vincent Price's wife did not kill herself. It was all a ruse to, I don't know, get the girl to go crazy and then kill him. So I dug that twist because I knew something was going on, just wasn't for sure what. But then I loved the twist on top of the twist that Vincent Price knew what was going on. And just, now, you want to play death? I was playing too. Please don't. I know my Vincent Price impersonation isn't good. I don't need anybody to tell me that. But one thing, this almost seriously was a con for me. Because when the skeleton's walking around, I was like, I see the fucking wire. This is pretty bad. But then Vincent Price comes out, just wheeling that thing. And I was like, okay, we were supposed to see the wire. All right, that makes 100% sense. And lastly, the characters in this movie I did really enjoy. The pilot, I thought he was just calm, cool, and collected, just smoking a cigarette, just hanging out. Being the, I don't know, one of the cooler heads, besides obviously the doctor who was in on it with the wife. And then the crazy guy. The whole time I watched the movie, I just kept seeing a different actor playing him, an actor from today. It escapes me. I can't think of the name because it's not like a full face, but I can hear the voice, but it's not enough information to go on. Another thing, and this isn't necessarily tied to this movie that I did read in my research, that they are rebooting this again, except I believe the director's daughter is writing it. So that'll be cool, or granddaughter. So I'm not 100% on that one. Let me know down below if you know. Now, what's bad about The House on Haunted Hill? I had one complaint with this movie, and Nora should have grabbed that damn head out of her suitcase. That's just all there is to it. Like, in these types of movies, if you see something, you don't, oh my God, I'm going to run and get everybody. No. You grab it and you take it. Now, that was the one, like, I was just like, oh my God, she's getting raked over the coals with all of this. And, yeah, but thankfully, Lance, the pilot, he walks in, like, when he finds a head, he just grabs it and is like, okay, let's go. And I was like, thank you. He gets it. So that was just one minor annoyance with the movie. So let's just move right into rewatch by review. Would I rewatch this again? Yes. Yes. 10 times over, yes. I really enjoyed this movie. Will I buy it? Did you guess it? Yes, I will. What score would I give this movie? I'm going to go with an 8.5. I won't lie. I didn't expect this movie to really pack as much of a punch as it did. And this is where I might sound like a dick, because it's from 1959. And other movies that I have watched from those time periods, like I'll say Peeping Tom, for instance, it doesn't quite hit as hard nowadays considering how desensitized we are to everything. I mean, we got Terrifier 3 coming out in a few days. Like, think about the level of gore and violence in that, and then take that mentality into this movie. It doesn't hold a candle to it. So I was thinking, I was like, man, it's going to be one of those, oh, if I would have seen it in 1959, I would have been horrified by it. I wasn't horrified by any means, but I did have a very good time with this. So if there's anybody else out there, my age, younger, that you just kind of stopped at the 80s and didn't really venture on, please, I encourage you, dabble your feet in the 50s and check out House on Haunted Hill, because it was a great movie. But that'll do it for the House on Haunted Hill today, guys. Make sure to let me know your thoughts down below. I want to have a talk about this because I did really enjoy this one. Also, if you enjoyed yourself, please drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. That'd be super duper cool of you. But until tomorrow, guys, have a good one.